What's going on, people? Welcome to another review straight after the game where Chelsea have dropped two massive points, in my opinion, against Leeds, draw 0-0 away from home today in the Premier League. We're going to be discussing everything about the game. I'm not sure there's a lot to talk about, really, because the second half was probably making us all go back to sleep. Early kickoff. It's not the best, man. It's not the best of days. I'm joined here with my co-host, Matt. How are you, first of all?
I was very good, and then I watched that game, so not so good right now. But
what time did you wake up?
I actually woke up early this morning.
Oh, forget that, fam. I woke up just before the game, fam. I mean, look, couple guys that were saying must draw. I think in the second half it was definitely a must draw because, boy, second half we couldn't even get the ball. They were literally all over us. Everyone that's tuned in, keep smashing the like button as it helps out this channel. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification. We do streams every single day. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Let me know your man of the match. I mean, Matt, who can be man of the match for Chelsea today?
Mendy, because he saved the early point we got.
Yes.
I mean, I'll give big props to Rudiger as well. I thought we played very well, but apart from that, no one's nowhere near it.
Yeah, I think Rudiger and Mendy did really, really good today. I think Christian done okay at times, but then there was a few mistakes in his game today as well. So it was a bit 50-50 in my eyes. So yeah, we've got Rudiger and Mendy in the comments. Who else we got, guys? Who else we got?
I thought Pulisic played okay, and then I don't understand why he got took off when you had Ziyech and Mount who were absolutely invisible the whole game.
Yeah. What about Chilwell?
I mean, he played bad, but a lot of players played bad. And I think I have a bit more sympathy for Chilwell in a way because he's playing against Rafinha, who is very good and causes a lot of problems for everyone. So I think Alonso probably would have had the same thing. If we played Emerson, it definitely would have got a goal from that side.
I'm glad you didn't say Alonso because you said Emerson.
I mean, I don't think Alonso would have done much better than Chilwell did. But
the spaces that Chilwell got into, I feel like Alonso would have done better in my eyes. But even the shot, Chilwell, like I think he tried a topo kick once. That chance.
Yeah, but that one was a bit. He didn't get his feet sorted out, and then he had defenders from both sides. So I think it was one of them ones that he just needed to get his feet in a better position. Maybe Alonso might have done better with that, but I think Rafinha at the same time would have got a lot more the other way.
Yeah, well, fair enough, guys. What do you guys think about Ben Chilwell in the comments? Please let me know. Like you said, Pulisic coming off didn't really make sense. I'm a bit confused with some of the subs that Thomas Tuchel makes. I was a bit surprised with the lineup. I think it's 59 changes since he's joined in this lineup as well. So this guy keeps changing. Hakim Ziyech, what did you make of his game, Matt, man?
Invisible, didn't do anything. And I mean, in terms of Tuchel, I think it's the first game I'm questioning what he actually did in this game. I think going back to the back four, I think that wasn't for me. It didn't really make sense. Even if you wanted an extra man in the midfield, why would you put Ziyech in the midfield? He's not exactly the man you'd want in that attacking role to gain an extra body and gain control of the midfield. So that didn't make sense to me. And then even when we went to the back three, I think the substitutions were way too late. If that was Lampard, everyone would be going crazy that we were waiting 67 minutes to make a change. And then the change he did make, I didn't really understand him at all. The only one I did was Timo Werner, but even then he didn't really do well coming on.
The thing is, I kind of get what you mean about Hakim Ziyech, but there was a few decent balls that he gave. No, in the second half.
He made about 2 balls in the whole game, and then the rest of it, I didn't even notice him on the pitch.
No, in the first half, he set up Pulisic to cross it for Havertz, who I felt should have maybe scored that. The goal post chance, maybe. Few balls to Havertz, crosses, bit tough, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like top 4, man. I'm a bit worried now. Usually, I'm positive. I'm positive usually.
I'm not worried. It's going to be very tight up to the end. So we just got to, after the international break, get it sorted. So we've got some good games coming up. And I think Leeds ain't exactly someone that's got, you've lost to a shit team. They aren't exactly shit. They go all at you, and you either will batter them or you'll get battered. So the fact that we had none of them is at least a positive in some way.
I mean, Arsenal conceded first, right? And I think they slapped 4 goals against them.
Yes, I think I'm very disappointed with the attack. I think the attack I am fuming with, but at the same time, you look at even the West Ham game, they lost 2-0, but West Ham could have been 2 or 3-0 down before they scored their goal. So it's always one of them things in Leeds. They will have a lot of chances and they will put you under immense pressure.
Yeah, I mean, what was our predictions yesterday? You said 3-1.
I said 4-1.
Oh, when did you regret saying that? After the first
when
half?
the starting lineup come out.
Oh, wow. What surprised with the lineup?
Back four. And today it kind of proved it. I mean, I'm not going to jump on Christensen a lot, but that first half was borderline dreadful. He made quite a few mistakes. And even the Bamford offside thing, it wasn't that he played him offside. It was just Bamford was too much. He didn't know where Bamford was. And I think the problem with Christensen...
He did run forward.
No, but it wasn't... I've seen Bamford, I'll run forward. He was just running forward for the sake of running forward. I purposely at half-time went to look back at half-time to see whether it was actually Christensen looking and going, I'll go forward, or just running forward as a defender normally does. But I think the problem with Christensen, the back three suits him because he's got 2 men either side. He can do his thing, do his passes, have not much pressure, and he doesn't have to worry about the bigger space that he would have to occupy as a back four. And you could even see with some of the corners, every time Bamford, Rodrigo had the ball, they were on Christensen's side trying to spin off Christensen because they knew he couldn't deal with that much space. And I was worried I had reservations about Rudiger as well, but Rudiger played absolutely brilliant today.
Yeah.
And for me, if we go to a back four next season, which I think we will, I'm not so worried about Rudiger, but I've still got massive questions about can Christensen do it as back four.
Yeah, guys in the comments, let me just tell you outside. I've always rooted for Alonso to start. By the way, so when you're talking about Ben Chilwell and Alonso, don't put me in that Ben Chilwell category because I've been saying Alonso should be starting. Like if I say Emerson, I'm just bantering. Like I'm just taking a mick out of everyone. But I really want Alonso to start personally because I felt, yeah, it might have been a bit more difficult defensively, but I think there's chances that when we're going forward, I just feel like he's a lot more effective. And this was the type of game where we needed him to play, in my opinion. But maybe that's why I'm just a guy that talks about football and nowhere near actual football. Let's talk about Kai Havertz. What did you make of his game today?
The first half he was okay, but I think it was one of them things. He didn't really get much from anyone. I mean, the only real things he was getting was passes from Pulisic on the right, which I was surprised Pulisic played so well being on that right-hand side all the time. I think Mount was absolutely terrible, didn't provide nothing. It was just one of the things. He didn't get no service. I don't want to go at him too much, but he kept doing what he used to do and come right deep, too far deep to collect the ball, and then you want him further up the pitch. And it was just a bit frustrating to see.
Yeah. He didn't really get that much service as all.
Yeah. I saw like loads of people moaning about it. It's like, the way I saw it, it's like if you're at a restaurant and the waiter comes out and there's no food, and then you moan at the waiter because the chef hasn't cooked the food. The Mount is the chef that hasn't produced the service. Havertz has come out as the waiter, and people are moaning at Havertz and not Mount. I just don't understand it.
Mason Mount, guys. Mason Mount. Let's talk about Mason Mount. This is... I don't know, man. I don't know about... in the corner that Leeds had, they nearly scored that corner, I think, around 80th minute, I think it was. Mason Mount lost his man in that corner where he headed straight at Mendy.
Yeah, I mean, you could pick a lot of things that Mount didn't do in that game. I mean, the corners, every corner we had literally just went over everyone.
William.
Yeah, it was worse than William. At least, I mean, William couldn't get past the first man, but Mount looked like he was just trying to hit it over the other side of the pitch half the times. It was terrible. And it's just, I don't like him on that left hand side. I think he's better when he's on that right hand side drifting in rather than the left, which is why I didn't understand why Pulisic was on the right when he prefers the left and Mount was on the left.
Yeah, I mean, were you surprised Mount coming off earlier as well? Because obviously he can't play next game.
I mean, the way he performed, I would have took him off first.
Out of everyone, even before Hakim Ziyech.
I mean, I would have took both of them off at the same time, but I mean,
Guys,
and as Azpi as well. I was tempted to take him off at halftime because he was just doing like everyone moans at Chilwell, which I understand Chilwell was having a poor game. But Azpi did absolutely nothing in that game whatsoever.
he didn't go forward.
I barely knew he was. Yeah, but he didn't do anything going forward, and then Dallas kept going down that right hand side, that left hand side all the time. So he wasn't doing much defense. He just didn't do anything. It was like Azpi wasn't there today.
Yeah, Mr. Moss draw guy is here. What are we saying, lads?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, what are you saying?
No, man, that was so shit, fam.
Yeah, you was right yesterday, man. You're always right nowadays, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I can't even lie. I'm a bit worried about top 4 now as well.
I told you, bro. I told you it's going to be difficult, fam. It's going to be a big fight, bro. Everton, West Ham, and Spurs all have games in hand. If Liverpool win, they're creeping back up as well, bro. It's going to be difficult, man.
Are we saying top 4 zone?
Nah, I still reckon we'll get it, innit? I still think we'll get it, but it's going to be a big fight, fam.
Yeah, guys, in the comments, you can see everyone's mood right now. They're all just down, man. Weekend's kind of ruined. A big up DJ for the donation as always, bro. If you want to jump on, let me know, man. I know you're always working 24/7. Can Spurs go ahead of us now?
If they win,
I think they're still one behind.
If they win their 2 games in hand, they go level.
Oh yeah, they've got 2 games. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother's ready to take the mick out of me soon, fam. Ads, what did you make of Ben Chilwell today?
Not good enough, man. I don't know what he was trying with that when he went through on goal, trying to shoot it outside of his boot.
Bruv, I was just saying that to Matt. I felt at least on target, innit? Like, make the guy parry or something.
Properly, bro. Come on, how can you shoot with the outside of your boot there? How stupid can you be, fam? Bro, the whole team was just so dead today, fam. It was just...
Except Mendy and Rudiger.
And Kante, yeah.
Kante, yeah?
Yeah, Kante played well, man. Kante
did okay, but I felt like he was in positions where he couldn't really pass the ball around, man.
I think Kante got done good. Jorginho guy, man. He needs to take more risks, man. He's a good player, man. He's doing well, but he plays the safe pass too much, man. He needs to be a bit more expensive with his passing.
Who's that Leeds guy that was ripping Jorginho? Nah, the guy who got man of the match.
Oh, Tyler Roberts.
Yeah, he done bits today. He could have had a goal, man. Luckily, Mendy's fingertips. See how long his arms are? He just about got it, fam. Because if that was Kepa, he would have saved that time ago. The guy would have been on his line time ago. You know what I'm saying?
No? That's Kepa that was going bins.
Oh, man. What did you make of Christensen as well today, man?
Christensen was good, man. He had that one bad pass, but I think other than that, he redeemed himself, man. I think he was good, bro. That one pass was a bit shaky. But yeah, man, I think he had a good game, man. He was stepping out of the defense. He was cutting out things. He was making good tackles, good headers away as well. I think him and Rudiger were really solid. Azpi didn't really do much in it, but Rudiger and Christensen were good, man.
Godzilla, I know you didn't watch the game, fam. I felt it was a big L from him today, innit? That's what I'm gonna say to you. I couldn't accept it, fam. Obviously.
Oh, that Havertz chance, man. He's got to finish that, bro.
Which one? The first half?
The second half of his right foot, bro. When he cut in, he took bare long, bro. And
he had like loads of space with that, and I didn't understand why he just shot it the way he did. I was just
he had to score that one, man. That was so jarring, bro. That one had to go in, man. That was a big chance, bro.
Big L tonight, you man. You know what? Everyone's mood just down, fam. I don't even know what to speak.
Early kickoffs, man. Ban early kickoffs, bro.
Early kickoffs are stressing me out. Bro, I got up bare late because of obviously FIFA and that. Couple man got some lucky wins and that. But yeah, this game's just stressful, fam. Like, I thought there'll be a couple goals though. Surely there should have been a couple goals. I'm so confused. How can it be a 0-0 against Leeds? It doesn't make sense. Man. Arsenal snapped these men up.
I swear, I don't think Leeds have had any 0-0s this season.
No,
yeah, they haven't.
Yeah,
they haven't.
They've had
They
one.
haven't, fam.
I think they had
No,
one.
no, they said it's like the first time or something.
I'm
No,
going
I
to
think-
have a look to see if they've had one this season.
I think they said they had one. I think.
Why didn't Chilwell play across the pulley early? Which one's he chatting about?
Oh yeah, I know what he's talking about. Yeah, that was poor.
Which one?
No, there was just a chance in it when Pully was running across the box in it, and then Ben Chilwell took a touch, but he should have crossed it in first time.
If that was Marcus Alonso?
Bro, Marcus Alonso's probably gonna have to start, fam.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like this game we can't really take it like serious for Atletico. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this Leeds performance will determine the way we play.
Last time, early fixture, Southampton, we drew, and then a few days later, we beat Atletico, man.
Exactly. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. You see that positivity ads, man. This is what
It's a completely different game. No, Atletico are not going to play anywhere near like Leeds do. So
Nah, Atletico could get long. Yeah, they had the 0-0 against Arsenal earlier in the
yeah,
season.
it was one where they Arsenal got the red card.
Yeah, and Leeds hit the woodwork like 5 times.
Apart from that, this is the only 0-0 this season Leeds have had.
Oh, I hate draws, fam.
And
Bro,
draws like
I'm
this,
really-
it's just that if we played well and we just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net, I'd be fine. But we didn't play well at all, and it was just so frustrating. This again, I still don't understand why Tuchel did what he did. It's the first time I'm kind of looking. I'm like, I really don't understand it.
Yeah, but bro, the first half wasn't that bad. I think the second half we couldn't even get the ball. Like we couldn't even control the game.
The first 10 minutes of the second half, we should have scored. We had a couple chances.
Yeah.
Where they crossed
It was
First
end to
time-
end. It was
Huh?
end to end.
Yeah, man. Fuck's sake, bro. Shit game, man.
But you look at all the chances that were played. Leeds had all the best chances, even in the first half.
Yeah.
So that's how bad it was. Like again, the man of the match was a Leeds player, not a Chelsea player. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Just very quickly, Jerry and Ali, man. Basically, I always do intros, bro, with the chorus and that every 10, 15 minutes. That's why I invite people on after, yeah? So I hope you lot understand. But why would you want to come on the stream, Jerry, man? It's 0-0, bro. Why would you want to come on this?
Yo, bro. I woke up very early for that too, man. You gotta remember it's 7:30 over here. So I woke up to a game that wanted to put me back to sleep. Bro, what was that? Yo, Havertz should have scored that as was saying, man. I don't know what he was thinking on that shot. And then I can't defend Chilwell no more, bro. I don't know what's going on. He's too soft. I remember one play, like a guy stepped on his foot or something. Like supposedly stepped on his foot. He went to like go down, and then the guy burned him on the wing. And then Rafinha, I think like put it over did a flick over his head. And then he's getting in the shot on goal. What did I talk about that? What was that shot? Like what the hell was that shot? I don't know. We can't play a 4. We can't play a 4 at the back of the personnel that we have, man. And why is Mount playing so long? We should have took him off for Cho or something. He kills attacks. I'm sorry. He doesn't like him in the final third is a waste, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah. If he's not popping up with the odd goal, like he kills it. There's one ball he tried to hit, I could think for Havertz. He like overhit that, which is it's just so frustrating, bro. I don't know what to say.
Ali, man, how you, bro?
I'm good. It was very disappointing, to be honest. I expected a much better game, but the pitch was
Your mic's quite bad, bro. I think you're too far away.
Yeah, I mean, after I saw the pitch before the game, I didn't expect a good game. Both teams were shocking.
Yeah.
Like the players couldn't get a grip like with their shoes, like they couldn't turn like directions and stuff. So it was a really bad game, and don't get me started on Chilwell, man. Ozilla was right. I mean,
you want him to start, though.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting such a bad performance like this. You know,
he's dead.
How can you downgrade on Alonso, man? How can you downgrade on Alonso?
Yeah, I can't stand Alonso.
Alonso, man.
But I'm tired. I'm tired of this. Alonso's not fast enough, and you'll get. I'm
He's
tired
not.
of that
He's
argument.
not though. Imagine Rafinha against Alonso today, though. That
But the
would've
thing
been
is,
sad.
the reason why we have Rudiger on that side is to kind of cover him and help him, bro. Like we saw against Atletico. Like
I mean, if we're
Alonso
playing five
played.
at the back, it could slide.
But what was the actual formation today? I kept saying. I kept seeing it change. I kept seeing it change.
Jorginho, what do you not think about Jorginho?
He doesn't take risks. Decent, but
Didn't I tell you that? Did I tell you guys that?
nah. You said he's world class, man.
Oh my god!
Nick, man. Who was your man of the match, man?
Honestly, it has to be Rudiger or Mendy, bro. Mendy saved two solid goals. He showed why he's better than Kepa. I guarantee you, Kepa Tax would have been in for that game. He wouldn't get his finger to the ball, bounced in off him for the first goal, and the second one because of Mendy's big wingspan, he trails and blocks the shot, whereas Kepa would have never got that. And Rudiger today saved the Bamford header. You know, where I can't remember, it was like Dallas crossed it in, right? And Rudiger got in front of Bamford and headed it clear because that would have been a goal for them. So one of the two, even Kante, I thought was pretty decent today. Other than that, it was quite poor, I'll be honest, all around. I think the middle and defensive third were quite good today. You know, not what we wanted to see, but the final third play is just dire at this point. Like, we can build it up well. It's just our finishing ability is so poor. And Ads mentioned it earlier, that Kai Havertz shot where he had so much time in the box, you know, and hit it off his right foot straight to the keeper. Just take a touch and, like, you had so much time, hit it on your left. Just try place it in a corner or something like that. That was poor. And, you know, I guess it's only his second time playing as that like false nine position, but even still, like, as a player of that quality, you should be expected to finish early. Like, yeah, it's just annoying.
Do you think Tuchel's in the dressing room yelling them?
Sorry?
Do you think Tuchel's in the dressing room having a go?
Probably, but you know what doesn't make sense? Like, I've seen Hudson-Odoi get subbed, yeah, like within 40 minutes, whatever it was. But the couple man that done so bad, they get subbed late.
I don't understand Ziyech, bro. I literally don't understand Ziyech. Ziyech has had 2 bad games, right? Like, where he's done nothing. He was so irrelevant for that for today's game, right? And he yet plays 2/3 of the match. It's just frustrating, bro. And I don't see what honestly fits in this team. Like, Hudson-Odoi tried. You could see he was making those runs forward, but just couldn't come up with anything. Whereas Ziyech's just lousy. He loses the ball so many times. He did play those 2 like good through balls, but in my opinion, it doesn't make up for the 5 extra amount of times that he loses the ball. It's just frustrating.
We know how much you want Hakim Ziyech gone, Nick, man. We know how much you want him gone.
Yeah,
You've been pushing it. You've been pushing it.
I genuinely would. You know, it's not worked out. You know, I'll sing his praises when he does well, but he hasn't. So, and we got to be critical about him. You know, he's a very, very good player at Ajax, and he's come here and he's not lived up to expectations. When have we heard that before? You know, it's happened to us time and time again. So, I think, yeah, we just need to be ruthless, man. So,
don't you think you're being like kind of harsh on him though? Like, he's been in and out injured. He doesn't get a consistent run. You could tell he's struggling with the speed of the game.
Yeah, I understand.
For him and playing against Leeds, a team that's not going to give you space, like, he likes to drop off and he likes to have like time on the ball. Like, he got to learn, like, these are things that he has to learn that he cannot do in the English Prem. You know what I mean? I'm not excusing like his performance, like his bad performance. I mean, he had a bad performance, and I think I don't want to like blame the pitch, but the pitch didn't help either. That ball was bubbling up. We all played bad. I think Kante played well though.
Yeah, Kante was our best midfielder easily. Jorginho played well, I think, but as people have said here, it's just boring. Really? You don't think he played well?
No.
He just does. He does the base and nothing more. He's not Spanish.
He got ran past. Like, he was just like, if you're gonna be a midfielder, like especially him, because you know Kante is not the one. We shouldn't be having Kante the one to try to dump balls over the top or try to be progressive. That's not his role. But he ended up having to take that. Jorginho is so safe. And you know who's also very safe too? Reece James, man. He comes on and wants to always go
You can't blame Miss James.
I'm not blaming him, but he's just too safe. Like he's the right wing back. He should be taking the game. Aspie's never gonna go forward.
Yeah.
Like
No, I agree with
that.
that. I agree with that.
Once in a while, he's gonna go forward and get the odd goal. But Reece James has to be aggressive.
No,
His
it's
first
facts,
thought
man.
is always to go back.
Facts. Ryan, must draw, man.
Maybe it was, man, but no, I was joking. But bro, that was boring. You know why? It wasn't boring because the game was boring. It was just boring because I knew that we got into the final third and we done nothing, man. We actually done nothing in that final third. I'm not even gonna scapegoat everyone because I think Ziyech had decent moments in the first half, but was poor for most of it. Pulisic, he looked like he wanted to prove a point in that first half, but no, for the rest of the game, just didn't look bothered. Flipping, who else? Mount ran around and gave 100%, but no quality on the ball. Who else?
Can't be saying that today.
Kai Havertz. I don't know. He was playing as a striker for me. He didn't even play as a false nine. I just saw him goal hanging, and he came deep at times in the first half, but he didn't really get fed. But I'll get into why that happened to us.
Pulisic, what were your thoughts on him today?
Pulisic, I think. Yeah. I don't actually think. I think he looked like he wanted to prove a point. He looked dangerous at times, but I don't know. I don't really see him on the ball enough. Like I don't know. I felt like I don't know. I don't think he was as bad as people made him out to be, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think he tried to take the game by the scruff of the neck. I think it was just like I'll get the ball and I'll try to do something, but I don't know, man. He looked like he was trying to do things, but you will get past the defender, and the final goal will be poor. And then he just, I don't know, he just doesn't wanna. He just didn't take the game by the scruff of the neck. But on the right hand side, it's a lot harder to do that because on the left you can cut in, you can find people, you can try to take a shot, you can do that, and on the right you can only really do one thing, which was either which was just what's it called. Go into his right foot and then cross or shoot. So I can't blame Pulisic too much. But yeah, Havertz, I don't know. I don't think Havertz and Mount and Ziyech all in one team work together, man. I just feel like Havertz for me, yeah, he played really well against Everton as a false nine because he was coming deep, taking defenders with him, occupying the middle space no one was occupying. And then he made space for Hudson-Odoi, Alonso, and Werner all to run into. I feel like today, I just feel like Havertz was trying to be a striker today. Like I just felt like that happened because Mason Mount and Ziyech was on the pitch, and that's where the creativity was meant to come from. But Ziyech had decent moments, but other than that, had a poor game. And Mason Mount didn't really bring the creativity. So I just felt like Havertz was just left there to try to score when really I feel like at least one of Mount or Ziyech shouldn't have been playing. So at least Havertz can come deep and create things. But yeah, man, in the final third we just couldn't do anything. Chilwell, I stuck up for him yesterday in the preview, but my gosh, he was absolutely terrible in the final third. Defensively, Rudiger had to cover up for him. And like the thing is, he runs up and down. Yeah, it's all good running up and down, running back, running. But when you're in good positions, his crossing was terrible, man. In the final third, there was one where Ziyech was literally there, and Ziyech is not known for heading. He could have played it on the floor, and he played it over. There was one where Kante passed him the ball. He ran through, and then instead of just taking a shot, he got scared and he what's it called, hit it to the billboard. And then I don't know, man. Chilwell let us down today on the left-hand side. It might have been a different story if Marcos Alonso was there, but you never know, man. But it was frustrating, man, because I felt like very bad in the final third. And we did well to get there, but final third, there was just no quality, man.
Yeah.
What do you guys think it is? Why do we struggle up there?
I honestly don't know, man, because I mean these players are very good. Like technically speaking, it's just maybe even a Lampard thing left over. It's just I'm just saying, right? It's this year because last year we were quite good going forward. I mean, we weren't. We created a lot of chances, but we finished them off. But now it's like we just can't well, we can create some, but we just can't finish anything off. Maybe it's the whole personnel thing. We brought in Werner, etc., Havertz, all that extra stuff. I understand it takes time to build chemistry and create a cohesive attacking unit, but still, at this point in the season, there should be no excuse, in my opinion.
Yeah, just quickly, ads. Why do you think? Do you think? Not why do you think? Do you think players like Rudiger are kind of getting frustrated and taking shots and risks now from outside the box because obviously our players in front aren't really creating? Why don't they take any? These guys don't take any risks, fam. They don't shoot outside the box. They all want to come inside the box. They want to take an extra touch. Like on FIFA, you would have probably banged it in or tried to lob on the corner or something. But these man don't shoot, fam. Like, why?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with these players in the final third.
I don't know, Tion Wayne, or you just don't know.
Like Nick was saying, man, they're all like very good players. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with them, man, because they should be doing better in the final third. They should be linking up together and scoring goals by now. It's all right. We had excuses for them in November, December, January, but come on, man, it's March now, coming into April. There's no time for playing games anymore, man. This is a big part of the season. They have to start flowing, but bro, it's too much now, man. I don't know whether it's the inexperience, the youth. They haven't got that like killer instinct in front of goal. They always take a touch too many. Like Havertz should have finished that chance. He didn't finish it. It took 5 years for it to take the shot and then let someone put pressure on him and jump in front of the shot while he was taking it. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think these players that Rudiger, Mount, they sometimes just shoot from 30 yards because it's just frustration because nothing's happening for them up there. But I don't know, man. Our chance creation is not that low. It's just taking the chances, which is the issue, man. It's just
our goals are drying up, though. Like they got a stat, like they're significantly drying up.
Yeah.
Do you think it's on the lack of like we don't have a stable? We're always changing, like personnel, so it's hard to build chemistry. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's true. Yeah,
like players are like still like they haven't played together, so that chemistry and the buildup of games that you normally get where you guys are on the same page. Pulisic has been hurt. You're trying to throw him in now. Werner comes in. I just don't know what the hell he was doing. Havertz is playing a new role. Chilwell comes in and out of the side. You put Cho on dumb late. Mount is 80% brilliant, and then 20% final third gets retarded. So it's just like I don't know what's like. I don't know if it's just like we're solid defensively now, but it's just like we gotta start because we're not gonna. I don't know. I don't know if it was because Leeds, they didn't give us like time on the ball. Like they were always pressing. You know what I mean? But then when we broke free of that press, it's like we didn't know what to do. So I don't know, man. But something
I don't know what Werner was doing, man. Honestly, that guy is.
I think it could also be a bit of confidence too. Like, I mean, it just seems that half the time these players don't want to shoot. Like, you know, we dribble the ball into the final third, we pass it around, we don't take shots. That's why people like Rudiger have to pop shots from deep. You know, they have to take it into account. We're just not getting those high quality chances because players just want to knock it around the box, knock it into the penalty spot, and try to cross it in. Players need to take things into their own hands at this point and try, shoot, and score. Which I don't think we've seen like many moments of individual. I mean, yeah, I guess we've seen a couple good moments of individual brilliance, like Mount against Liverpool and stuff. But even then, still, it needs to be more regular. We didn't see any of those driving runs, you know, trying to create something, trying to make something happen. So it's just a bit frustrating because they're all trying to knock it off to one another. So that's what I think. That's what I think is happening, and that's why we're toothless.
Yeah, Ali, what
do you chance to go third?
Yeah, Ali, what do you think, man?
I mean, this is our problem right now. We have to create so many chances to score, and I think the lack of experience up front is really hurting us right now. Lack of chemistry as well. We keep on changing the front three and all that, and players are out of form. And I mean, top teams take their chances when they get them. You know, even those half chances that they can actually change the game. You take, but right now we're really struggling up front. I'm really worried now for the Atletico game because we're not really going to get that.
I think we were feeling like this after Southampton. You know, that was a disappointing result, and yet we still went on to beat Atletico. I'm still very confident about Atletico because we are in the driving seat. We've got a goal against them, and if they play 6-3-1, we're just going to knock the ball around them. So
Yeah.
I think we do need to be optimistic. Yes, this isn't the best way leading in. Of course, we want to win leading into Atletico, but we know we can do it. So I think we just have to back ourselves to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon
Matt,
DH might leave, you know.
don't push the Nick agenda, man. Don't push the
Nah,
Nick
I'm
agenda.
serious. You see, when he came off today, you could just tell like the man's unhappy. Like I don't know why he's mad. He came off in the first place. He played like shit, but you should have saw him. He threw that.
No, I saw it. No, you're right. Facts. I was just surprised that you mentioned it straight, man. Matt, what do you think, man, about this final third? Like what's going wrong with this?
Well, I think it's a mixture of a lot of different things. I think you've got the issue that Tuchel hasn't got a set front three or a set front two, whatever he wants to play, and he's switching players around all the time. And it's not like it's one set of one freeze set of three and another set of three that's swapping about. It's all different combinations. There's not been one combination that's been tried the same time the next game. And I think players get confused with that. You've got players like Werner, Havertz, Ziyech, who are still adapting to the league. And I think I understand that it's getting to the end of the season, so they should be starting to get into it a bit more. But with COVID time, it is even harder to get adapted. I think that's the thing that everyone's got to take into account a little bit more, which is why for them, I'm giving them till next season to try and get their shit sorted. And then you've got players that are here, have been here and done it, who are just simply this season for one reason or another just not doing it. So it's got a combination of just players that are just not playing good enough. And then also we just don't have a striker. Like everyone after that false nine performance of Havertz, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, we don't need Haaland now." No,
Who said that?
I saw a lot of people on Twitter trying to put this
We
narrative.
need Haaland.
We don't need Haaland. We should get a defensive midfielder or a centre back first, and then a striker. I was like, no, what a load of rubbish. If you want to play Havertz as either a false nine or a second striker, there you go. But you've got to play him with Haaland. That's how we get the best out of our players. We need someone to put the ball in the back of the net, because yes, we're not creating enough at the moment, but generally, even going back to the last couple of seasons, we do create a lot, but we don't finish it off. If we get someone to finish it off, we'll be doing a lot better in the attack, and then it's just a bit of stuff in the back, defending, centre-back, CDM, that you'll need to fix, which I think will come, but you've got to do it. You've got to get a striker first, and that's the problem, I think. Go on.
So, sorry, Matt, do we need to prioritise a striker then over everything else of our signings?
110%. I'd sell players in the squad just to get Haaland.
Yeah.
And
Well, Matt, there's no service, man. There's just no service.
Yes, but this is the thing. Like the whole idea of chance creation and service, that's came this season. I think it's something. Maybe it's just a fallout from what Lampard's done, or as I said, just certain players not informed, certain players not adapted. I think that chance creation will come back, especially next season. But we've always had a continuous problem over the last 3-4 years. We haven't had a person to finish it off. So we need that person to finish it off. And if you do bring Haaland, I think if you have a more of a figure point at that top, you'll get more chance creation because players will be able to link with him. So far, I haven't, apart from the Everton game, I haven't seen a time where players could link up with each other. The Everton game was the first time I saw players linking up with each other and actually creating stuff from that. We don't see that anymore because there is no one up top to link people up. I think Havertz can do it to a certain point, but I think you need someone with him, which is where you need to bring in a Haaland.
Yeah.
Some of my City mates were saying that apparently City have made like contact with Haaland's agent or something along the lines of that. And I do be real, I think City are probably the favourites because they win the league. You know, they got that attractive proposition, they got that Guardiola, that factor. So would a striker like Lukaku maybe be a viable alternative? No.
I mean, you're looking at Lukaku. He's a man that looking back to how he was at United. he in the big games he went missing,
Yeah.
and he'd score a lot against the small teams, and that's the problem. That you need in your striking position, you need someone to turn up in the big games, and Lukaku doesn't do that. All right, he's playing better in Serie A, but I think that's more a player is suited better to Serie A rather than him improving as a player. I think if we're not going to get Haaland, you need to look at other players that are at Haaland's level.
Tammy Abraham, Ali, isn't it?
Wait, what about Ronaldo? Yeah, honestly, bro, I think it would be a weird outside shout. But let's be real, Juve have been bottle jobs in the Champions League. Yeah, he's got a year left, so they want to cash
but
in.
it's a massive stopgap replacement, and then when Ronaldo goes, what then?
On Ronaldo, bro.
I think if you're looking at serious targets as alternatives to Haaland, you need players like Harry Kane who consistently score.
Definitely.
Again, Harry Kane is just going to be just as hard to get out of Spurs as Haaland is.
Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin's a good shout. Calvert-Lewin's a good shout. It is a good shout.
How much would he cost?
Doesn't matter, man. Just get him in.
Pay the money, bro.
Get the money.
If we don't get Haaland, I want Calvert-Lewin. I can't know.
Calvert-Lewin would be very good because he has all those attributes of the best Chelsea strikers we've seen. You know, like Drogba and Diego Costa. They're animals. You know, I'm not necessarily comparing them, but they've got similar qualities. You know, Calvert-Lewin's that big target man, holds up the play well, good aerially. You know, a smart player. He could work out well, in my opinion. So yeah,
for me with Calvert-Lewin, I think he's done very well this season, but I want to see him do it again because I've not been impressed with him over previous seasons, and he has improved this season. But I want to make sure that this is not I've played well for one season, then I'm going to get found out, and next season not going to play as well. I want to see him do it again for me to go, yeah, I would like to sign him. For me, you look at players like Harry Kane, even Lewandowski to a point. They are proven top goal scorers for multiple years. And these are the players that we need to get to make Chelsea a serious team again.
Yeah, let's get Ali's opinion because I've not heard a lot from him. Ali, what do you think? What striker, man?
I mean, for us, it's tough to find a backup option for Haaland. I think you won't find many strikers at his level right now. But as I said, Calvert-Lewin is a good shout. He's got that Premier League experience. He's very good in the air, by the way. Not only decent player in the air, but he's top player, and I think we should aim for him if we can get Haaland. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, everyone that's tuned in, man, keep liking the video. Let's push it to over 50 likes at least. Father, what's his name? What's his name? Told you I should have started Werner.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, you know, because
bro, he did F all, bro, when he came on.
Dude, if he started from the get go, yeah, it could have been a different game. But
are you in the toilet?
No. I'm right by the elevator or something. Yeah, but yeah, man. I just think again, it's more of a team performance today. The chemistry of it is like looks so broken. You can see the reaction Ziyech and Pulisic when they came off the pitch. Ziyech looked pissed off, honestly, and low-key, I think he's been, non-existent today. I thought he looked so, what's the word? What's the adjective I'm looking for? Maybe like worse than, like even more worse than poor. I think like he looks so lazy at times, and Pulisic as well. I don't think.
Yeah, but Father, Ads was saying that we need to sell Werner.
You're capping then.
Need to sell Abraham, man. Just saying.
You should start Timo Werner at the end of the day, man. Because I've been crying out loud since yesterday. We need pace on top. Yes, you can say Mason Mount has been one of the best players this season so far. But against Leeds United, the way they pressed us today, credit to them, honestly. Like they play really well. But as a Chelsea team now, on paper, we should have killed this Leeds team off.
Yeah. I mean...
Tammy needs another chance.
Huh?
Tammy needs another chance.
You think Tammy over Timo?
By the way, low-key, I feel like the Everton win was a bit pointless now. just because I think if you look at the difference here between this game and Everton game, the hudson-odoi, havertz, and Werner, what happened then? Like they all gel really well in forward line. Today it's like Mount, Havertz, Ziyech, and that.
Everyone wanted Pulisic. Everyone wanted Pulisic.
I said this in the
That
past.
was forced.
Hold on, Ali. Hold on. You cannot start Mount and Havertz in this game. I just think you can't. The link up, it doesn't work at all. It doesn't suit for this game as well. Honestly.
That was forced.
But yeah, man.
See what that agenda does, man. They put it in the paper.
But yeah, man. That's all I gotta say. But I don't know.
Father, get your camera on, man. Stop talking, man. Javi, what are you saying?
No, I'm saying they forced that, man. I don't like
connection, bro.
I mean, I don't even think he played that bad, but
Who?
they were like, "Yo, Pulisic. Oh, Pulisic. Yo, what are you gonna play, Pulisic? You gonna play Pulisic?"
I just think again, Tuchel made a mistake by playing Pulisic as a right wing back, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure on the formation, but I did think you saw Pulisic was trying to create chances, but at the end of the day, he just couldn't because we weren't good going forward. So I think we can't blame him. You know, I think definitely we need to keep him, and he just needs to find the right role in the right formation for him to work out.
Matt, what was the formation? Someone explain to me what was the formation?
I don't know.
It was a back four. It started as a 4-3-3, and then after the changes, he went back to a 3-4-3.
Are you sure? Because I kept seeing it switch during chances and possession.
It was never a 4-3-3, man. It was a 5.
It was a 4-2-3-1, wasn't it?
Well, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 are very similar anyway. But
it was never a 4 at the back, man. It was never a 4 at the back.
No, there was.
It was.
But you saw Pulisic was hugging the wing.
Pulisic never tackled that.
Bro, Pulisic just came across one time, just to squeeze Leeds into that area of the pitch, and then everyone was saying it's a back. It's not a back 4, bro. It was a 3 at the back the whole game. Even in the first.
You don't lose that match.
Even in the first 5 minutes, Pulisic.
Can I cut that for a bit? Do you know what? Yeah, what's the most jarring thing is? Imagine if we won this game and then we go on to win next 2 games. What could have been like? We're going to the international break on a high note. 3 games out of 3. Going to the national break with like a positive morale, I should say. Like it could have been that though, but again, I think I don't want to be too negative, but we got to criticize the mentality of the players as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, I still don't know what formation it was because everyone's telling me 3 at the back, people saying 4 at the back, people. I don't think anyone knew what it actually was, fam. I'm seeing different opinions, fam. Everyone's saying Az is wrong.
Wait, hold on. I can't lie. The sun's come out though. I would have loved to go outside for a bit, so I'll chat to you guys in a bit. Make sure you haven't already subscribed to WorldWideChels, like and comment, guys.
In a bit, man.
In a bit.
To be honest, I felt like it was a back 4 until he brought on Reece and Timo. Then he switched to a 3-4-3. It was kind of confusing because the players didn't really look like they were in the right positions all the time.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of places that I'm looking at where they've put the lineup out, they've all put it as 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, on Google it's that.
Yeah, I think Google, OneFootball.
It wasn't played as a 4 at the back though.
I mean, if Pulisic was playing at the right wing back, defensively he was a shambles because he was never in the positions.
He made one vital block actually.
Yeah, he could make a good block.
Bro, Pulisic wasn't back.
I'll defend him there because I don't think Ben Chilwell would have done that on the other side personally. But that's just me. Ryan, man, what are you saying?
I'm good. That's a
Must draw.
Must draw, nah. So it's definitely not a must draw, man. But I can't even lie, a draw. I want to say it was a fair result, but I'm not with the way we played. I'm not like I don't feel like we really. No, we created chances, but we just didn't put them away. So it's not like we were leaking goals, but we were scoring. It was just we didn't put our chances away, man. That was it, man. And that's just the story of Chelsea, man. Like the final, I think for me, I think it's just the final ball. I think our problem is just the final ball. I think it's like, yes, you can say we create chances. I don't feel like we create enough clear-cut chances. I feel like we create half chances, and the reason why we're scoring is if you create so many half chances, eventually you're gonna score one. But I feel like we just need to create more clear-cut chances where you're thinking you can't miss this. You get me? And it's annoying because we're getting into good positions, but the final ball is like it's just poor, man. It's either we're creating half chances or the final ball isn't good enough. So it's annoying, but it's the story of Chelsea under Tuchel.
Yeah.
I hate being the early game, man, because now my whole
It's,
weekend
you
is
know,
like.
we could blame.
No, I like this kickoff
Sorry?
time, bro. In Asia, bro, it helps out. 8:30. For the people in Asia, bro, it's good. 8:30 kickoff at night. It's calm. I don't have to go to bed at
PM,
like
innit? PM.
Huh?
PM.
Yeah, PM. It's 8:30 PM.
Yeah.
So that's perfect
Yeah.
kickoff time. But
And
I
you've got
understand.
5 PM.
Yeah, I understand. that everyone
now
else
it's
likes it, but
Yeah.
helpful for me.
Okay, so Matt, we have Brighton, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Fulham. How many points do we expect from those 4 games?
10.
Where's the 2 missing points? West
I'd
Ham.
say possibly a West Ham, but I could see us beating West Ham and then just dropping points against one of the silly teams.
Someone else.
It's like
Yeah.
I could see a Fulham. It's a derby. They'll be fight. They're the one relegation team that I think will be really fighting for survival. I think West Brom and Sheffield United will stay down. I think they're the one team that can get out of this. So I think we could get like a 0-0 or something like how we played today. I could expect that.
Yeah. Yeah. Ali, what do you think out of 12 points?
I think we need 12 points out of 12 if we want to be serious, to be honest, because Spurs right now have 2 games in hand and they're 6 points behind, so it could be equal on points if they win those 2 games that they have. And right now, we can't really afford to drop any more points, man. Honestly, after looking at the last 5 games, I saw that we had Liverpool, Everton, United. I was expecting us to drop points in those games, not in the Southampton and the Leeds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm expecting 12 points now.
12. Mr. Nick, how many points?
I think 10. We'd all love 12, but 10 is a realistic aim. And also, don't forget this: other teams will drop points. I do think it will, like Matt said, it will come against maybe Fulham or West Ham. Those are the 2 biggest games for us coming up within like the next 4 games, right? So West Ham, if we beat them, that will, I think, solidify our top 4 hopes, because West Ham are also reaching for that fourth, even third spot. You never know, really. So if we get 3 points against them, that would be massive. Same thing with Fulham too. They're hungry for points. That meant the mentalities are instilled by Scott Parker on them. They need to win games, and any points dropped could be very costly for them. So they will come out at us. So I think it's crucial. I mean, we'd all love 12 at the end of the day in a perfect world, but 10 for us should be a realistic expectation with how this season is going.
Yeah. Javi, man, what do you think, man? Out of 12.
I can see us getting 9.
What? 9? Who are we losing against?
One of those teams, bro. Like, I don't know. A loss is coming. It's coming, bro. Like, it's never too good to be true. Like, I was waiting to hopefully getting a loss on Man City, but the way we play against these teams, bro, like, especially like lower than us, like, I don't know where the chances are gonna come. They gotta show me like they're gonna start creating chances.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough. Right, Ryan, what do you think out of 12, man?
Minimum 10, but in an ideal world 12, and that's what we gotta get. Unless it's Man City, I'm expecting us to win every game, man. And yeah, that's why I'm a bit frustrated today, because we've played all the we haven't played all the hard fixtures, but we've played most of them. We played Spurs, Man United, Liverpool, so there shouldn't be an excuse to lose or draw, because West Ham have a game in hand, and if they beat Man United, they're on top of us. So every game, minimum 10 points, but 12 points.
Yeah. Ads, man, give us some confidence, man. How many points?
I think we'll take 9.
Who are we losing
Right.
again?
Me and Ads on the same page for once.
That's
Nah,
for
bro.
once.
I feel like a loss is coming eventually, man. I don't think a loss has got to come. We're not going to stay unbeaten until the end of the season. I reckon we'll lose.
Hopefully, Man City, bro. Hopefully,
Against Man City, you know?
we'll wait off for Man City.
Nah,
They'll
Who are we
probably
losing
have
against?
the league
Who are we
wrapped
losing
up
against?
by then.
Who are we losing against? As
I'll say West Ham.
no, man, that's a vital game.
At their
Nah, we can't
stadium,
have
bro,
this-
we're def losing.
I don't think West Ham will be around the top 4 by the time we play them anyway.
Ooh,
What?
really?
Nah,
Bro,
they
look at the
will.
weekend they
Ads.
got,
You're
man.
Look how
bugging.
big a threat
Bro,
Southampton
go look at West Ham's next 5 games and you'll see.
I think
Bro,
they
we said
lose.
that at
they've
the
been
start of the
doing well.
season.
Bro, go look at the next 5 games and they're not going to be
Bro,
there.
we
man.
said that at the start of the
doing well
season,
against
and they
top
came
teams.
out
Yo,
of that.
to be fair, adds was a point. West Ham's next game is United, then they play Arsenal, then they play Wolves, then they play Leicester and Newcastle. So that's a tough 5 games. So you never know.
Exactly,
But
it's
still-
tough 5 games. They're not going to be there anymore, man. They ain't got the experience in these kind of situations to keep up with the top 4 in these big games. No way are they going to be there.
They got
Telling
the
you,
squad. Jay Lings is like prime Ronaldo right now.
By the time we do that West Ham Chelsea preview, you'll see, bro. They're going to be 8th or 9th or something.
Yeah, I swear
Nah,
Jay Lings is
that's
going
a
for
big
Ballon
push.
d'Or.
That's a big push. That's a big.
Who do we think is going to be the biggest top 4 threat to us then? Because we're in that
Everton
battle.
and Tottenham.
Yeah, Everton, Tottenham, and Liverpool are the 3 I'm scared.
think-
Nah,
Liverpool-
Liverpool not doing it, yo.
Liverpool have fallen off.
Bro, Liverpool are only 5 points behind us if they win tomorrow, on Monday. Sorry,
Yeah,
and then they got the quality in their team to go on a run at any point, man. So Liverpool are still a threat, man. You can't sleep on them.
Nah, the Premier League form is trash.
Yeah.
It's done, man. Liverpool's done, bro. Like,
They're playing
fully-
Wolves. Don't lose that. I don't think they'll win because Wolves were set up for the draw. So, and that's a tough game.
For a must draws.
Yeah.
This must draw thing is mad on this channel, man. But guys, listen, I'm gonna end it here. And let's get some early predictions for Atletico. I'm gonna start with Matt. Early prediction.
3-1 Chelsea. I'm still going with the
3-1.
one I said before.
Wow. Ali?
Still,
No, it's gonna be very nervy, man. I think
Oh my god.
1-1 probably.
1-1. Okay. Nick.
It's gonna be so nervy, man.
Yeah.
I think 1-0 too. 1-0. It's gonna be a boring. It's gonna be a bit of a boring game. I think.
1-0.
ironically.
1-0. Okay. Javi. I know you're negative. Come on, show me some negative.
Yo, why you say that?
Are you always negative, man? You like ads, innit? It's negative.
Yeah, you violent. I was the funny thing I was gonna say like 2-0 Atletico, but since you said that,
See, I told you.
I'm gonna go either 0-0 or it's gonna go like 1-0 and we're gonna go to pens or something like that. I don't know where we're gonna get the goals from, bro.
Bro, Mark Alonso, innit?
We're gonna need another Giroud bike or something like that, or Alonso Worldy.
No, Kazilla, tell us in the comments, man. Giroud or not, man. Let us know in the comments, man. But so you're saying 0-0 or 1-0 either way, penalties and that, yeah? If
we go 1-0, we're good. If we score the first goal,
yeah,
it's clip. But if they score the first goal, we're in trouble.
yeah. Ryan, what do you think, man? Show me some positive. I can't hear you, man. I can't hear him. Can you not hear him?
Yo.
Yeah, hear him now.
Yeah,
man.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm gonna go for a scrappy 1-0 to us with a penalty in it. We'll score a fluky penalty, defend for the rest of the game. So I see it.
Nice. Ads.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1. 1-1.
So we've got a couple 1-1s in here, 1-0s, and we've got one.
Now this one's actually a must draw. I can't now. What's that?
must draw.
You heard what Tuchel said.
Yeah. What do you say?
Tuchel said he said it was a good point to play on a difficult pitch. The pitch was super hard to play on.
Mad.
I mean,
So
it was
could just be the
terrible.
12:30 thing, bro.
I think it's 12:30, man. I genuinely
It's a
think it's
purse,
12:30.
right? Every time we've played, we don't get a good result. Yeah, it's a draw or a loss generally.
Yeah.
Just-
That's what it is.
At
But,
least
7:30 out.
At least
12:30
we
out.
did get manager of the month, yeah. So the hopefully will be no manager of the month curse for him. So hopefully we'll get some good results.
12:30, yeah.
For sure. Guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in. Like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not even sure what time. Probably. When's the Arsenal game?
4:30.
4:30.
Maybe stream after the Arsenal game or something, man. Something like that.
Man United, West Ham after though.
Take care.
Don't lie.
Yeah,
What time?
7:15.
That's the early kick.
So, Arsenal game finishes 6:30ish? No?
Yeah.
Cool. So they come off.
Alright, in a bit, man. In a bit.
Alright, one love.
We'll sort out probably after the Arsenal game or something quickly. In a bit, you lot.
Alright.